lecture number 4. I hope everybody is first of all ready with their books and pen, right? Yeah. So here we start. We'll be starting with the second exercise today, that is practice set 1.2, question number 1. It says the following table shows point on a number line and their coordinates. Decide whether the pair of segments given below the table are congruent or not. So children, we basically need to decide whether this segments, as you can see it on the screen, DE and AB, they are congruent or not. Now, how do we check whether the segments are congruent or not? Very simple. You just need to find distance for DE and distance for AB. And if the distances are equal, then they are congruent. And I hope everybody remembers how do we find distance, right? Very easy, I'll tell you. In order to find distance between DE, coordinate for point D, children, is -7. So I write coordinate of point D is -7. Now coordinate for point E has to be 9. Perfect. Now tell me, from 9 and -7, who's the greater coordinate? Perfect, 9. So what we write is distance between D comma E is greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. I hope everybody knows the further part. 9 minus of -7. So that is 9 plus 7. What is 9 plus 7? 16. So distance between D comma E is 16 units. I mark this equation as equation 1. I hope everybody has understood this. अच्छा, एकदम सिमिलर पैटर्न में आप लोगों को सेगमेंट AB का डिस्टेंस ढूंढना है, एग्जैक्ट प्रेजेंटेशन, मार्क इट एज इक्वेशन 2. I'll give you 1 minute for that. It is 2:04 now. We'll again start at 2:05. You need to first copy this and also find the solution for AB. Distance AB का value ढूंढो, mark it as equation 2. For those who have joined in late, distance DE हमने ढूंढ लिया है. You can read the question. And now you all need to find distance AB. Yeah, finished copying segment DE. I hope few students might have also found out distance AB. The presentation has to be same. You don't have to copy the question. You may directly start with the solution. Practice set 1.2, question 1, sub question 1. So here is the presentation for segment AB. You may cross verify the steps. Coordinate for point A is -3. Coordinate of point B is 5. Definitely 5 is greater than -3. Distance is greater minus smaller coordinate. So it has to be 5 minus of -3, which is 5 plus 3. And we mark that as equation 2. I hope सबको equation 1 and equation 2 मिला है. Now as the question says, we need to check whether they are congruent or not. Children, look at equation 1. Distance कितना है? 16 units. Look at equation 2. Distance kitna hai? 8 units. Are the right hand sides equal? Since the right hand sides are not equal, we can state that the left hand sides, matlab length of DE and length of AB are not equal. And therefore I state segment DE is not congruent to segment AB. अच्छा, इक्वेशन 1 और 2 वापस कॉपी मत करना, ये हमने पहले ही कॉपी कर लिया है. यू जस्ट हैव टू कॉपी दिस टू लाइन्स. Yeah, finished with the sum. Now be ready with the second sub question of the same main question, that is question number 1. And I want you all to do it yourselves and let me know what the answer is, whether they are congruent or not. Right? So be ready. As soon as you finish the sum, we'll start with the second sub question. Yeah, last 5 seconds. So here is the second sub question. I hope everybody is able to see it. Segment BC and segment AD. And everybody knows the presentation. Do it yourselves. Coordinate of point B is 5. Coordinate of point C is 2. Which one is greater? So 5 is greater than 2. Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. The value for greater coordinate, children, is 5 minus 2. I want you all to do it along with me. In fact, you may go ahead and finish off the sum. What is 5 minus 2? That we mark it as equation number. I hope everybody has marked it as equation 1. Now find segment AD, distance for AD. Mark it as equation 2. Let me know whether the segments are congruent or not. There is one more sub question of the same category, but that will be taking it as homework. Yeah. Coordinate of point A is minus 3. Coordinate of point D is minus 7. The greater coordinate, children, is minus 3 as it lies on the right hand side on the number line. Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, that is minus 3 minus of minus 7. So what is minus into minus, children? Plus. So that becomes plus 7. So 7 minus 3, the answer is 4. Equation number 2. Now look at equation 1 and equation 2. Are they equal? The values? No. Therefore, the distances are not equal. That means segments are not congruent. I hope everybody has got this. Now, those kids who are lagging behind, you may later on go to the YouTube link and just watch the video and copy things, right? Yeah, we move ahead, children. Next sum is a very simple sum. Practice set 1.2, question number 2. It says point M is the midpoint of segment AB. Now, children, this term midpoint, I believe, is not a term which we are hearing for the first time, right? Now, tell me, what does a midpoint means? What is a midpoint? Yeah, perfect. A midpoint is basically a point, children, as you can see it on the screen, which divides a segment into two equal parts. So a midpoint is a point which divides a segment into two equal parts. So that means, can I state that AM will be equal to MB and both will be half of AB? AM will be equal to MB and both will be half of AB. Perfect. So we use this, children. Now here the further part of the question says, if AB is 8, so ये पूरा AB का value 8 है, then find length of AM. We need to find AM. I know बहुत सारे बच्चों ने आंसर भी दे दिया. The answer is perfect, but we need to present it. So the presentation is something like this. Point M is the midpoint of segment AB, which is given. AM is half of AB. Now what is the value for AB? 8. So half into 8 will be nothing but 4. Perfect. I hope this is what you people might have thought of, right? So just copy the solution. 1.2, question number 2. One more sum of the same category, which I want you all to solve it by yourselves. You may draw the figure as well. It won't take much time. Draw it with pen. You can use pencil and scale in exams. Yeah, I hope everybody might have finished copying it. There are only 3 lines on it. Right? Yeah, I want you all to now solve the next question. Everybody ready? Yeah, sure. Practice set 1.2, question number 3. Try it. You may draw the figure so that it becomes easier for you. Slightly twisted the sum. Let's see how many of you can get the answer. You may text me the answer through the chat. The presentation will remain same. By now, I hope everybody must have finished it. Talking about those kids जिनको समझा है. If not, don't worry, I'll explain it. Point P is the midpoint of segment CD. So point P, children, is midpoint of CD, as you can see it on the screen. Now the value for CP, children, this time is given, which is 2.5. So iska value diya hai 2.5. We need to find CD. Again, the solution, the presentation part will remain same. Point P is the midpoint of segment CD. CP is half of CD. CP is half of CD. Achha, this time we don't know value of CD, rather we know value of CP. तो CP का जो value है वो इधर substitute होगा. So that will become 2.5 is equal to half into CD. Now this 2 in the denominator, when it goes on the left hand side, will get multiplied. Denominator से numerator में आ जाता है. So that becomes 2.5 into 2. I hope सबको multiplication आता है. Yeah, the answer is 5.0. तो वो point के बाद कितना भी zero रहो, it does not matter. So the answer is 5 units. Understood? Yeah. Now, children, we move on to some important concepts. Okay. There is the sum, after which we'll be dealing with those concepts. A very simple sum, I'll tell you. If AB is 5 centimeter, BP is 2 centimeter, and AP is 3.4 centimeter, the question says compare the segments. Now, what do we mean by comparing the segments? right? Very simple. We just have to inform them कि सबसे बड़ा सेगमेंट कौन है और सबसे छोटा सेगमेंट कौन सा है. I know it is very simple. As I already said, it is quite simple. The presentation is also very simple. We just write down that 5 is greater than 3.4, which is greater than 2, and therefore 5 किसका वैल्यू था मुझे बताओ. AB. AB is greater than 3.4 किसका वैल्यू है. Yeah, 3.4 is value for AP, which is greater than BP. So we all know BP is the smallest segment and AB is the largest segment. This is how the comparison is done. You may copy the solution. Very simple sum. 1.2 question 4. Yeah. We move ahead, children, to the next topic. We'll be discussing few important terms. Yeah. So to start with those important terms, I like to discuss this part, which is line segment. We all know what a line is. Line is a set of points which goes on extending in both directions infinitely, right? A line segment is a part of a line. Basically, it is set consisting of points A and B, and all the points between A and B is called segment AB and written as segment AB. As you read this definition, children, understand what it says. It is set consisting of points A and B. तो ए और बी को इंक्लूड करता है एंड ऑल द पॉइंट्स बिटवीन ए एंड बी. तो ए एंड बी के बीच में ये जितने भी पॉइंट्स आपको दिख रहे हैं, ये सारे पॉइंट्स को अगर हम इंक्लूड करें, देन व्हाट वी हैव इज अ सेगमेंट. सो बेसिकली अ सेगमेंट, एज यू कैन सी, इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ लाइन. ये पूरा अगर कंसिडर करोगे तो इट इज अ लाइन, और ए से लेके बी तक कंसिडर किया तो इट इज अ सेगमेंट. बेसिकली सेगमेंट इज अ फिक्स्ड डिस्टेंस. Important thing about segment, children, points A and B are called the endpoints of segment AB, and line segment is a subset of a line. Subset यानी part of a line. जैसे मैंने बोला line का एक part segment होता है. I hope this much is clear. Now you may copy this as it is very important, but from the YouTube link, from the video, not here. I won't be able to give you time here to copy, right? Yeah. So we move ahead, children. You may leave certain space to copy this concept. We talk about this important concept named as ray. Now, what is a ray, children? A ray is something. I hope you might have heard this ray word somewhere. Sun rays सुना है आप लोगों ने? Yes. अच्छा, now why are those light coming from the sun called as sun rays? There is a logical reason behind that. The reason is quite simple, I'll tell you. Because sun is the source of origin, जहां से light start हुआ था, and then एक बार light निकलता है, it goes on continuously in any one direction, isn't it? ऐसा ही कुछ रे का डेफिनेशन है. ठीक है. पोर्शन ऑफ अ लाइन विच स्टार्ट्स एट अ पॉइंट. सो बेसिकली रे एक पॉइंट पर स्टार्ट होता है और वो पॉइंट को हम लोग ओरिजिन बोलते हैं. जैसे यहाँ पे पॉइंट ए, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट इज नथिंग बट द ओरिजिन. तो ए से ओरिजिनेट होगा एंड इट गोज ऑफ इन एनी वन पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन, दैट टू कंटिन्यूसली, मतलब इनफाइनाइटली बढ़ते ही जाएगा. स्क्रीन पे आप देख पा रहे हो कि इट स्टॉप्स हियर, बट बिलीव मी इट वोंट स्टॉप इन रियल लाइफ. इट गोज ऑन एक्सटेंडिंग. स्क्रीन से भी बाहर वो एक्सटेंड होते ही जाएगा. सच अ थिंग इज नोन एज रे. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. परफेक्ट. अच्छा, नाउ ए से जैसे आपने देखा राइट में मूव हुआ, वैसे A से originate होके a ray can also move in any random direction. Let's say we can also move towards left. So this is origin. This is also a ray जो blue color में highlight हुआ है. We can also call it as ray AC. अच्छा, note one thing here. इसको हमने क्या बोला, रे AB, और इसको हमने क्या बोला, रे AC. You cannot call रे AB as रे BA. That would be wrong. क्योंकि जब आप रे BA बोलते हो उसका मीनिंग क्या है? It originates from B and moves in the direction of A. I hope you people are understanding. Ray AB and ray BA are two different things. रे AB का मतलब क्या होता है? Light originates from A and move towards B. रे BA का मतलब originates from B, moves toward A. I hope it is understood. Yeah, moving ahead, children. As you can see on the screen, both these rays have a common origin, that is A. Okay, they have a common origin A, and both of them move in opposite directions, right? For instance, if one is moving in the right side, the other one is moving towards left. Such two rays, we call those as opposite rays. I hope it is clear. Now, again, this slide is very important. I want you all to copy this, children, but not now. You have to go to the video lecture and then copy this from there. Is this very clear? As I have already discussed the note part, a ray is always named beginning with its origin. रे का initial alphabet हमेशा origin होना चाहिए, right? Yeah. Moving ahead, we have already discussed what opposite rays are. We'll be discussing few examples to understand opposite rays in a better way. Now, there were two conditions, if you all people remember here. As I said, it should have a common origin and they must lie on a same line. मतलब दोनों opposite direction में होने चाहिए, तो same line पर lie होने चाहिए. So the two conditions I want you all to remember. First condition was they should have a common origin to be opposite rays and they should lie on a same straight line. मतलब opposite direction में जाना चाहिए, right? Yeah. So here are three examples. Can you all tell me which one out of this three would be forming a pair of opposite rays? Sashi, kindly message if some child wants to answer to Sashikant sir. I request Sashikant sir to unmute a child who wants to answer. Out of these three options, tell me which option would be a pair of opposite rays. Sashikant sir. No issues. What we'll do is we'll just discuss those three options. The first one, children, if I select, as we said, in order that any two rays be opposite rays, there are two conditions. First, they should have same origin. Second, they should lie on the same line, right? So here, as you can see, this example number one, don't look at example 2 and 3 now. Example 1 में they have common origin, ray QP and ray QR. They have a common origin Q. So पहला वाला condition पे मैं tick कर देता हूँ. As you can see it here, I'll be just tick marking it. Now, they should lie on the same line. मतलब opposite direction में होने चाहिए. Children, ray QP and ray QR, are they on a same straight line? No. Therefore, we state that this is not forming a pair of opposite rays. Example 2, same origin है, moving in opposite direction भी है. Wow, मतलब on the same straight line, hence they are forming a pair of opposite rays. And third example, they have same origin, moving in opposite direction. है क्या दोनों opposite direction में? नहीं. They do not lie on the same line, remember. Opposite direction में नहीं है. Hence, it is not forming a pair of opposite rays. I hope it is clear. Yeah. Now we move on to a very important question, children. Why I said very important question? क्योंकि हर साल आपका जो यूनिट टेस्ट का पेपर होता है उसमें कम से कम 1-2 मार्क का इस क्वेश्चन में से आता है. Because it is based on concepts. Write the answers to following questions with reference to the figure given below. So this is the figure and this is the question. This is conceptual question. I want you all to pay attention. नहीं तो नहीं समझेगा. Write the name of opposite ray of ray RP. So we are talking about ray RP. Let us focus on that. Ray RP मतलब कहाँ से originate होगा? R से, and it will move towards P. Will it stop at point P, children? No. Since it is a ray, it has to move continuously. मतलब R से originate होके it will move in this direction continuously like this. I hope it is clear. Yeah. Now the question says इसका opposite ray बताना है. तो opposite ray, children, has to start from the same origin and move in the opposite direction. तो ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में मतलब आप उस रे को आर एस भी बोल सकते हो, आर टी भी बोल सकते हो, दोनों सेम ही रे है. यहाँ पे मैंने दोनों लिखा है, बट एग्जाम में कोई भी एक लिखना है आपको, बिकॉज बोथ द रेस इवेंचुअली मीन द सेम. आप रे आर एस बोलो या रे आर टी बोलो, इट मीन सेम. मतलब आर से स्टार्ट होके मूव टूवर्ड्स लेफ्ट. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. या प्रैक्टिस सेट 1.2 क्वेश्चन 5 सब क्वेश्चन 1 लिख के खाली इतना लिखना है आपको. जस्ट कॉपी द सोल्यूशन. Don't copy the question, it is there in textbook. Just copy the solution. I want you all to listen very carefully to this question. Yeah, finished copying. Rays opposite to ray RP are ray RS and ray RT. Both are eventually same. RS और RT का मतलब एक ही. Yeah. Next sub question. Write the intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP. Yep. First thing, intersection set मतलब क्या होता है? इंटरसेक्शन का मतलब होता है कॉमन. मैं समझाता हूं, डोंट वरी. विल टॉक अबाउट रे पी क्यू नाउ. रे पी क्यू का मतलब होता है इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पी एंड मूव इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ क्यू. राइट, दिख रहा है आपको ये रेड वाला हाईलाइटेड पार्ट? परफेक्ट. एंड रे आरपी का मतलब क्या है? इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम वेयर, चिल्ड्रन? फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट पॉइंट विच इज आर एंड मूव टूवर्ड्स पी. अच्छा, will it stop at P? No, it will move continuously. So you can see blue color is extended till here. अच्छा, यहाँ पे भी arrow है, मतलब यहाँ पे रुका नहीं है. They are still moving ahead, right? Both the arrows will be still moving ahead. Both the rays will be still moving ahead. Intersection, as we discussed, is something which is common. तो चिल्ड्रन R से लेके P तक ये जो पार्ट है ये तो कॉमन है ही नहीं. As you can see it on the screen, it is not common. आर से लेके पी तक. हाँ, लेकिन पी के बाद जो पार्ट है वो दोनों ने कवर किया है. मतलब ब्लू वाला एरो भी वहां पे दिखेगा आपको एंड रेड वाला एरो भी दिखेगा. हेंस दैट इज द कॉमन पार्ट, मतलब इंटरसेक्शन पार्ट. तो वो इंटरसेक्शन पार्ट मैं लिखूं कैसे एग्जाम में? इट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम पी, मूव्स टुवर्ड्स क्यू. विल इट स्टॉप एट क्यू, चिल्ड्रन? नो, इट मूव्स ऑन कंटिन्यूअसली अहेड. सो ऐसे चीज को हम क्या बोलते हैं? जो पी से ओरिजिनेट होता है, क्यू की तरफ कंटिन्यूअसली बढ़ते जा रहा है. परफेक्ट. वी कॉल इट एज अ रे. सो द आंसर, चिल्ड्रन, इज रे पी क्यू. आई होप एवरीबडी हैज अंडरस्टूड दिस. सो आपको खाली इतना कॉपी करना है. द इंटरसेक्शन सेट ऑफ रेस पी क्यू एंड आरपी इज रे पी क्यू. Just write down second sub question and copy this. Once again, I am saying this. If you don't pay attention for this sum, you won't be able to understand. So request you all to stop the other activities and pay attention. There are 2 to 3 questions from this particular sum in your exams. There are many students who lose mark. Yeah, we talk about third sub question. Write the union set of ray PQ and ray QR. So we talk about union set first. Intersection, I hope everybody remembers. Intersection का मतलब क्या था? Common. Union का मतलब है सब कुछ, everything. Don't worry, we'll explain it with the help of this example. Let us talk about ray PQ first. Ray PQ will originate definitely from P and move towards Q. It won't stop at Q, it will move ahead continuously. Then comes ray QR. अच्छा, रे क्यू आर मतलब कहां से ओरिजिनेट हो रहा है? क्यू से, एंड मूविंग टुवर्ड्स आर. विल इट स्टॉप एट आर? नो, इट मूव्स ऑन कंटिन्यूसली. सो व्हाट यू कैन सी ऑन स्क्रीन इज देयर आर टू रेस, एक जो पी से स्टार्ट होके राइट में जा रहा है, एक जो क्यू से स्टार्ट होके लेफ्ट में जा रहा है. सो यूनियन सेट मतलब सब कुछ, सब इंक्लूड करना है. तो चिल्ड्रन, अगर मैंने दोनों को इंक्लूड किया, व्हाट इज इट दैट यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन व्हेन वी इंक्लूड बोथ ऑफ देम? द यूनियन सेट ये पूरा का पूरा दिखाई देता है. व्हाट इज दिस एंटायर थिंग नोन एज? वी कॉल इट एज अ लाइन. अब लाइन को आप कुछ भी नाम दे सकते हो. लाइन टी क्यू भी बोल सकते हो, लाइन एस क्यू भी बोल सकते हो, लाइन आर क्यू भी बोल सकते हो, लाइन पी क्यू भी बोल सकते हो. ऑल आर करेक्ट, बट लाइन वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट है. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. सो वी राइट इट एज लाइन क्यू आर. इज दिस क्लियर? Perfect. So just copy the solution. Sorry. Yeah, we move on to fourth question. State the race of which segment QR is a subset. सबसेट ये वर्ड हमने आज ही सुना है, अगर आपने लेक्चर ध्यान से सुना हो तो. सबसेट इज बेसिकली अ पार्ट ऑफ. तो हमको पूछा गया है क्यू आर कौन से रे का पार्ट है, यानी कि सबसेट है. सो इफ यू लुक एट क्यू आर, इट इज राइट हियर, segment QR, right? Now there are so many options. I can say ray QR. In fact, रे क्यू आर बोलो, रे क्यू एस बोलो या रे क्यू टी बोलो, तीनों सेम ही रहने वाले, क्योंकि क्यू से ओरिजिन होके इस तरफ लेफ्ट की तरफ मूव होना है, राइट? सो रे क्यू आर इज वन ऑफ द ऑप्शंस which will include segment QR. The other option, children, would be ray R Q, right? And the next option ray SQ, क्योंकि इसका origin point अलग है तो I'll have to mention it. And then the other option ray TQ. I hope it is clear. So there are four possible rays. अब इसके आगे भी बहुत सारे आपके दिमाग में नाम आ रहे होंगे, जैसे रे पी आर, बट दैट इज फाइन. रे पी आर डज नॉट इंक्लूड्स सेगमेंट क्यू आर. अगर किसी बच्चे के दिमाग में है रे पी आर, तो क्यू आर उसका पार्ट नहीं है. क्यों बोलो? पी से ओरिजिनेट होके आर की तरफ, तो ये जो पार्ट है पी क्यू वाला, इट इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ दैट रे. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. जस्ट कॉपी द सोल्यूशन. सब क्वेश्चन 4. Yeah, sub question number 5, children. Write the pair of opposite rays with common end point R. Now this is easy. The common end point is R. तो इसको कंसिडर करके हमको ऑपोजिट रेस बताना है. सो आर से स्टार्ट कर करके यू कैन कॉल इट एज रे आर पी एंड रे आर एस, वन पेयर ऑफ ऑपोजिट रेस. ऑल्सो यू कैन नेम इट एज रे आर क्यू एंड रे आर टी. परफेक्ट. ऑपोजिट रेस. आर से स्टार्ट होके दो ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में रेस का नाम देना है. So that is ray RQ and ray RT. You may copy the solution. Yeah, next up. Write any two rays with common endpoint S. So again, we need to write two rays with common endpoint S. So ray SR, or you can call it as ray SQ if you want, and ray ST. They start from the same point and they move in opposite direction. अच्छा, you can use any name here, like ray SR भी use कर सकते हो, ray SP भी use कर सकते हो, and ray SQ भी use कर सकते हो. All mean the same. They all mean they start from S and they move in this direction. I hope it is clear. Yeah, so just copy the solution. Ray ST and ray SQ. Yeah, finished copying. The next question. Write the intersection set of ray SP and ray ST. Children, intersection set मतलब क्या है? Right, perfect, common. तो रे SP मतलब S से ओरिजिनेट होगा रे और P के डायरेक्शन में मूव होगा, एज यू कैन सी इट ऑन द स्क्रीन. एंड रे ST का मतलब S से ओरिजिनेट होके T की तरफ मूव होगा. अगेन यू कैन सी इट ऑन द स्क्रीन, द ब्लू एरो. दोनों में कॉमन क्या है? डू दे हैव समथिंग इन कॉमन? समथिंग, yes, they have this point in common, hence the answer is point S. You may copy the answer. Yeah, so the conceptual sum is done now. Again we come back to the easier sums. This is the last sum for the day, don't worry. Answer the questions with the help. Yeah, just a minute. Answer the questions with the help of given figure. The first sub question, state the points which are equidistant from B. I hope everybody knows meaning of this word equidistant. Yeah, at equal distance. So ऐसे points ढूंढने जो कि B से equal distance पे है. I hope everybody is able to see B. तो B से equal distance पे, if I move towards the right hand side, I jump twice, I see point C with coordinate 4. Now if I jump 2 times on the left side, what I see is point A with the coordinate 0. So I state A and C are equidistant points. अच्छा, और कोई points है क्या equidistant B से? Yes, if you jump 4 times, you have point D and here you have point P. So we can state that P and D are also equidistant from point B. I want you all to copy the solution for sub question 1. Question number 6. As a next sub question, I want you all to solve it by yourselves. First copy this. No need to draw the diagram. Just write down 1.2, question 6, sub question 1. Start with the solution. Yeah, so here is the next question, children. Write a pair of points equidistant from point Q. So Q से कौन कौन equidistant है? Right. अगर आप 2 बार jump करोगे, you have point P, and on the other side you have point R. So P and R are equidistant. copy the solution, be quick. Minute to finish the sum and the lecture. Yeah, finished copying the solution. Don't worry, anyways you can just refer to the video later on to copy things. Yeah, this would be the last part, children. Find the following distances: distance UV, distance PC, VB and UL. So talking about distance UV, children, if you look in the figure, U का coordinate तो दिया ही नहीं है, V का coordinate भी नहीं दिया है, but don't worry, दिया नहीं है तो हम लोग ढूंढ सकते हैं. See, this is 0, so this has to be -1, this would be -2, -3, -4 and this has to be -5. Likewise 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I'll just write down those numbers, वो आपको imagine करना है. Now distance UV, I call it as A. ठीक है, ये मैंने A खुद से लिखा है, टेक्स्ट बुक में A नहीं है, but I call it as A, distance U, V. Coordinate of U is -5, coordinate of V is 5. दोनों में से बड़ा कौन है? 5. So greater coordinate minus, I hope everybody knows this, right? 5 minus of -5, which is 5 plus 5, which is 10 units. तो जैसे हमने distance UV ढूंढा है, the other 3 would be homework, B, C and D. I want you all to copy this A sub question. बाकी का सब homework है. Just copy this. I'll share the homework screen and we are done for the day. Practice set 1.2. I've just not mentioned 1.2 there. I've just written 1 point. It is practice set 1.2. Question number 1 ka third sub question. And then question number 6 ka third sub question BCD. I am referring to practice set 1.2.